Hello, welcome to Todd's Carpentry Shop. Today I'm going to take some scrap wood that I have around, and I've already done this a couple times already. I'm going to make a carpenter's toolbox. This is the traditional old carpenter toolbox that they used to carry around for all the jobs that they used to do. So right now I've got some pieces that I cut out. I used my table saw and I used 7-ply plywood. You count it. 7 plies is how many layers there is in the plywood. And to make this you can use lumber, but I'm using plywood, which is just as fine. And the first thing I did is I cut out the sides of the box and the ends of the box using my table saw. The dado cut that I used right here, I don't have a dado blade on my router that I have a lot of faith in because it's an old blade and they shatter quite a bit. And so I used my table saw and I just had to run it through about 3 times the thickness of the blade to get the dado that I want that will fit the bottom piece of the inside of the toolbox. So right now I'm going to go ahead and I got the lines already drawn. I'm going to use my hole saw and I'm going to cut the hole saw on both ends so that I can fit the handle. So the handle will be put through it and screwed in later. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. I don't want to ruin my table, so I put these pieces here and I put a scrap piece of wood underneath. Now this will get loud. And here we go. There we go. And put the tip in there. Go slowly. And there we go. The wood's fine, there's no chips or the surface hasn't been destroyed. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do that to the other side. I'll go ahead and do it the other side and I'll get back right with you. Okay, I'm ready to go ahead and start assembling everything. And so before you put anything together, you always have to make sure that you put glue on the end grain, because the end grain is going to be it's going to be buttered up against the surface of this, and that gives it strength. You could put screws in and you could put brad nails in and all that. It'll give it strength, but if you don't want it to creak and you want it to be solid, you always want to use glue. I got wood glue here, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that. You want to put a good amount and just put it in the middle. Okay. Now the only sides I got to put is this side, there, and there. That's all the glue I'm going to need. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll put it together and shoot some. I've got my finish nailer. I'm going to go ahead and load this up. And I'm using 1.25" finishing nails, brad nails. I'll pop that in here. Good to go. My air tank's ready. I'll connect the hose and then we'll start assembling. All ready to be assembled, so I'm going to assemble. This is going to be kind of quick, so just kind of stay with me. Here we go. Putting the bottom plate inside on this one side. Putting it onto the other side. I'm going to lay this down. Take the side where you can see I got the glue on. Make sure I put the right side into it. So it's facing inside the box. I'm going to slide that in there. Make sure these are in here. Okay. Make sure everything's buttered up correctly. Looks good. Looks good. I'm going to shoot a couple nails to hold it. 1. Check it again. 2. Check this side. Make sure it's nice and straight. sure everything's all buttered up correctly. Okay, looks good. Shoot a couple brand nails. 1, 2. Okay. Let's do the other side. Again, get it in there where it's supposed to meet. Right into its dado cut. Okay. Might need a little tapping. Good. Let's do this side first. Make sure it's level. Looking good. Couple shots. Oops. Again, little bump, that's no problem. Readjust. Okay. 1, 2. Last but not least, let's get this side. Okay. 1, 2. And that's it. That's all I need the gun for. I'll disconnect it. And we're going to go ahead and put screws in next to reinforce it. Okay. We're getting closer to the final steps. Right now I'm going to go ahead and reinforce it, but I'm going to use 1¼ wood screws. And right now it's got the finishing screws in there, it's got the glue, so it's pretty strong, but these are going to make it really strong, and it's going to make this box last a long time. So let's get started. I'm going to pre-drill the holes, because in woodworking you always want to pre-drill the holes if you take shortcuts and you try to drill the screw right in through it, into the wood. A lot of times you might split the wood or something else could go bad. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill my holes. I'm going to do 4 in each corner. 4. I'm going to do both sides. Let's get this part out of the way. Eyeball it so you're in the center of the piece you're going into. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got 16 1¼ screws ready to go. So let's continue. 1, 2, and let's get them ready. Let's rock and roll. My drill bit is I put my screw behind the drill bit, and then I look at it and I should see the teeth on both sides of the screw or the drill bit. Then I know this is the right size drill bit. Nice solid toolbox. And the last step will be installing the handle. We're back. We're installing the metal handle for the Carpenter toolbox. I've already got this one installed. And we're going to go ahead and install this, or drill this side in as well. I'm using a long 2-inch screw, and I'm using a metal drill bit. And this one's pretty easy, just drill right through it. It's pretty easy, so I can use the thicker size to get through the metal, because the metal's pretty thin. If it was thicker metal, then of course you want to use the smaller drill bit, and work your way up to the size that is required. So we're going to go ahead and eyeball it to the center and drill. There you go. Next we're going to go ahead and put the screw in. It's super tight. That's it. Pull that off. Of course I got a little bit of pipe extra, so we're going to go and hacksaw that off. Ta-da! If you got any sharp burrs right there, just give it a tap. My metal's so thin, so just by tapping it, it's good. This side needs a little bit too. Yeah, that's nice. And there you have it. Carpenter's toolbox. There's things you can add to this, but it's perfect for carrying your hammer. Perfect for carrying all your carpenter bits, screwdrivers, files, everything you need for doing your work on a carpenter site. Now, there is one more thing. My wife likes things to look pretty. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going ahead and paint this. And I don't know what color yet, but we'll find out soon. Ready? A yellow, happy looking carpenter's toolbox. And it's such a fun project that not one was enough, so we had to make two. And do you think two's enough? Except this one needs a little paint. Thank you. Bye-bye.